Have you ever questioned the nature of your reality? That was one of the opening lines in the science fiction series Westworld, posed to Dolores, an AI-powered robotic, and the main-female character who later developed human consciousness. So I ask you, have you ever questioned the nature of your reality? That involves having human consciousness, understanding your identity, and asserting your self-authority to write your own life story rather than allowing others to program it for you. Today, AI is evolving at a fast pace, becoming far more intelligent than we humans. When we reach the age of AGI, which eliminates repetitive jobs, ushers in super individuals with flexible work routines, and grants us what we want the most, time. The uniqueness of our individuality, including creativity, critical thinking, and empathy, emerges as a new currency that differentiates us from artificial intelligence. So we are at the AI revolution. There are three types of AI: weak AI, strong AI, and super AI. Weak AI, also known as ANI, enables machines to outperform humans in specific tasks within limited contexts. Strong AI, or artificial general intelligence, AGI, allows machines to show greater intelligence than humans across a wide range of cognitive tasks. Super AI, or artificial superintelligence, ASI, is a hypothetical state where machine intelligence surpasses human intelligence with their own consciousness, much like the awakened humanoid robot, Dolores. So technically, we have now transitioned from the age of weak AI to strong AI, AGI today. Machine intelligence is outpacing human intelligence, competing with human labor, replacing human jobs, and even influencing human values with AI algorithms. Every message, conversation, digital footprint we leave on the internet serves as a training data, which is processed through machine learning and then fed back to us. So one day, my friend and I discussed something. The next day, my shopping app started recommending it. I clicked not interested. However, the following day, another round of recommendations appeared with better styles. So in such a cycle, AI has become a part of our daily lives. Our information and opinions are significantly shaped by AI algorithms and revolutionary AI innovations like DeepSeek and ChatGPT. And in the growing market of AI-powered robotics, we're also hurtling towards a world of human-machine social systems. Simultaneously, AI has brought great wealth in the hands of a few organizations with exclusive access to such high-tech resources, leaving resource-poor regions behind and causing widespread unemployment. To some extent, this could lead to a great exacerbation of the gender disparity and the social wealth gap. So if AI intensifies a world of change, inequality, competition, and unemployment, what we can hold on to is our uniqueness as humans who can think, feel, love, experience, reflect, and create with personal emotions, something AI cannot do at present. So that was me in the 90s. I once confined myself into a so-called perfect female mod, being attractive, pleasing, obedient, and meeting all others' expectations rather than my own. I used to be the kids from other families a Chinese expression, or a trophy child who are expected to succeed in general. And things happened. I realized that I need to do something different. When looking back, I realized this little girl was fortunate to have a loving family and earn so many bravos, yet she seemed to live as perfectly programmed as an AI-powered robotic, just like Dolores. So, 3 life-changing moments enabled me to embrace my individuality and start writing my own life story. So during my teenage years, my family expected me to pursue a career as a diplomat. Instead, I chose arts and management and started my own business in the 3rd year of university, a path that diverged greatly from that of kids from other families who typically secured stable jobs after graduation at the government, state-owned enterprises, or the public listed companies, a path that I embarked on a journey full of uncertainties and facing social biases against women in business. For over the last decade, we once aimed to become the next billion-dollar unicorn company with an innovative business model, but didn't achieve that. I, however, have become a unicorn in my own life journey as a founder. I collaborated with thousands of creators and entrepreneurs from multiple cultural backgrounds. Our team resembled a mini United Nations. I traveled to nearly 100 cities worldwide and witnessed the successes and failures of startups. From the inspiring story of 2 co-founders who quit their elite banking jobs to build a sustainable and social impact business, to the sad news of a would-be billion-dollar unicorn company going bankrupt during a recession. Regardless, the decision to start and grow a company as an independent individual was a meaningful moment in my life journey. When I chose my passion also chose me. So another life turning point came post-COVID. Before the pandemic, I grew up and spent most of my life in Toronto, Canada, my second homeland. And during COVID, I returned to my motherland, China. Social expectations on women loomed large. I saw how women at my age were expected and pressured to get married, have children, and if necessary, give up their careers in a rush. And to be a perfect so-called woman, like a trophy wife evolved from a trophy child, women are often typecast into stereotyped social roles in a patriarchal system, such as the daughter, mother, grandmother, wife, and other objectified roles, at the expense of sacrificing their subjectivity and growing their true selves. And it's not just an Eastern phenomenon. In the West, women are also facing a subtle form of oppression, with the term childless cat lady used in Trump election to stigmatize women who are not following such rules. And it's not just on women. Men are also pressured to pursue an ultimate life goal of the so-called success. So, which can overshadow their individuality and prevent them from exploring their true life desires. To drive positive changes on such social gender disparity issues, I then decided to become a female film director. So my first film, which supported gender equality under the United Nations SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, was created during this time. It was modestly recognized with a few awards and nominations, for the use of AI voiceover as an artistic device to highlight the lack of voices, especially those of women. I hand-selected 6 female AI voices from a Silicon Valley innovation and spanning from age 10 to 80 and representing different regions with distinct accents. I then edited these voices into a chaotic composition, mirroring the chaotic social expectations on women. From a broader perspective, even the chaotic voiceover of female is AI programmed, adds another layer of irony in my film. So some of you may be wondering, what was your third life turning point? So during my second master's degree at the University of Hong Kong, instead of choosing an EMBA under the common biased assumption that businesswomen prioritize profits and study EMBA for networks, I instead chose to study sustainability, leadership, governance, and founded an NGO organization to drive positive change at the intersection of innovation and sustainability. So one of the organization's long-term goals is to develop a sustainable AI for good program. As AI can shape our opinions and values through information, there is a demanding attention to an AI governance model, sustainable AI. This refers to the development of trustworthy AI technologies that prioritize our planet and our people in a long-term sustainable manner. So for me, it has taken years of that inner growing journey to have my own independent views and make self-determined decisions. There is no one-size-fits-all answer to how women should be, how men should live, or how one should make life decisions. In the age of AI revolution, many of us may get trapped in an information cocoon. The first layer of the information cocoon is made up of the people around us. This could be your family, friends, the so-called besties or bros, and even the professors who pass on information and opinions to you based on from within their own information cocoons. And some could be greatly biased because of their own cognitions. And the second information cocoon layer is the information we get from the internet. Remember the app recommendations mentioned earlier? The apps we use every day may constantly feed you a certain set of information based on your likes, clicks, and reads, preventing you from stepping outside and see a whole picture. So if we fail to use critical thinking to filter such information and opinions from other people, then another layer of information cocoon might form. Amit Ray, a pioneer of the compassionate AI movement, once said, "The evolution of AI should always be guided by the shared human values, the protection of human rights, and the survival of future generations. With sustainable AI, we use this framework to regulate AI technologies from the environmental, social, governance, ESG perspectives, to ensure that the energy consumption of AI technologies and electronic wastes are minimized according to standards, to push for solutions on social disparities, including the wealth gap and gender inequality, to deal with issues like data privacy and information cocoons caused by AI algorithms. So as companies, the government, organizations, and communities, to build a better sustainable world with AI is not only for us today, but also for future generations tomorrow. And for individuals who caught up in this AI revolution, we shall awaken our human consciousness and value our creativity, empathy, and critical thinking in the approaching competitive world of human-machine social systems. After all, in this ever-changing world filled with overwhelming information and intimidating technologies, what the only constant you can rely on is your unique self, who cannot be replaced. Embrace your uniqueness by finding who you truly are, where you truly want to be, and the impacts you want to make in your life journey using your creativity, empathy, and critical thinking. Thank you.